check back here at home. We're getting that live look. We're talking Santa Cruz. Normally, these four flags, my four friends, are waving all about. Pretty mild right now. Breezy conditions with us. We'll call this the calm before another storm or system that moves our way beginning tomorrow. Let's get these numbers knocked out. I have these maps I'm super excited to share with you. It's really pleasant out right now. We're checking 50s for most areas, as you can see, but those lows are going to come in really quickly. That sunset numbers are going to drop pretty fast. Shared this earlier. Just a reminder, we are doing really well as far as our storm totals are concerned. All right, so this is really set for today. So this really explains kind of the cloud cover that's moving in. Started off today really on the partially cloudy side. I mean, sky cover was minimal this morning into the afternoon, but we're going to see that start to pick up. And tomorrow, the show will begin. But I'll break this down for you in a moment. Most of this rain is looking to stay north of San Francisco, Oakland, and surrounding areas. North Bay is going to absorb most of this. You can see that right there. Tuesday at 3 o'clock, this light blue indicates light rain, and even this green there, right? We're talking about measurements and the intensity. This is not going to be a huge rainmaker. This is a weak storm that will move through very fast. You can see, in fact, come Wednesday, we'll be checking for partly cloudy, almost clear conditions for us. Now, areas north of us, definitely going to see potential for a good amount of rain, under a quarter of an inch. This is what's going to head our way come the weekend. We're talking Sunday, another shot for us. Stick with us while we track all of this moisture. I'm going to step out just for a moment so you can see the magnitude. It's not like these atmospheric rivers that we've been dealing with the past several weeks. This is what we're seeing. Again, short-lived, but there it is. Santa Rosa, areas north of, looking to pick up anywhere between a quarter of an inch, upwards of a half of an inch as we move towards areas such as Ukiah. Here at home, we will be seeing rain, but no flash flooding and no heavy downpour, just some drizzle as we move through the evening and into the early a.m. So prep accordingly. This is your totals, and as I mentioned, potentially a quarter of an inch for areas such as Santa Rosa, and look at that, Crescent City, almost a full inch. So this is all going to stay well north of us, and always a small chance we could see the system sag, but as it rolls in, it's really unlikely. Wind, not an issue for us until we really hit parts of tomorrow, and even then, wind is cooperating. We're seeing gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour maxed out for San Francisco. It's not bad. No wind advisories will go into effect. Just imagine and anticipate a gust or two. Nothing we can't handle. Here are some numbers for you. These are your forecasted highs for tomorrow. Now, 58, I always like to share the seasonal average so you have a gauge. We've been dealing with values that are above average for the past few days now, so it's quite nice. We'll see those numbers dip just a bit, but nothing too significant. Here are your lows. This is impressive. Almost freezing conditions for areas such as Santa Rosa. You all know all too well. Prep accordingly. Hard freeze is what those folks in the Northeast have been dealing with. Fog still an issue as far as commutes are concerned, so please just stay safe on those roads. Look at that, 35 degrees. We're talking inland, and then we'll start to see those numbers slowly stair-step up once we hit the weekend. All in all, not too bad for January. All right, back to you.
All right, we'll take it. Thanks, Brian.